Hello, I'm Carl Borg. I'm President and CEO for United Way of Kitsap County.
I'm Stephanie George. I'm the Interim President and CEO for Kitsap Community Foundation.
And we're here to talk about the 9th annual Kitsap Great Give.
It is our community's annual movement of generosity that has resulted in more than $12 million being invested in our community since it was formed in 2014.
The partnership between United Way and the Community Foundation is the foundation of the Great Give, and together we make a movement throughout the county.
It's a wonderful way for two organizations who have an impact across the county to come together to build the capacity for all of us.
The Kitsap Great Give is the largest single fundraising day in Kitsap County. Last year we raised over $2 million, and the most important thing was in 2020 we raised over $2 million during a pandemic.
Phenomenal. What's even more important is that this year we have a record number of nonprofit organizations who are participating. There are 384 of them, a diverse cross-section of organizations serving our community. And while their causes are all different, their mission is the same, which is to make Kitsap County a great place to live for all of us.
The story gets even better. The best part about the Great Give are the smaller organizations that really do not have fundraising staff to maintain their objectives throughout the county. Majority of the smaller organizations are run by volunteers, and this is the one time out of the year where they can really make a difference in the county. They also do not have paid staff, and the paid staff are the ones that always go out, raise money, raise funds, and become more visible throughout the county. By having the Great Give, they in turn can raise money and potentially in the future get large enough to where they have full paid staff.
With the Kitsap Great Give, it wouldn't be possible to do without all of our sponsors. They are literally our first donors in that help make this event a success. It is their support that helps provide the infrastructure that allows us to have this massive day of generosity happen all at one time. And they also provide the incentive prizes and the bonus funding that encourages donors to do their part when we get to our day of event. And I also want to acknowledge United Way of Kitsap County. United Way was the very first partner that helped bring this event to our community and has been a solid leading partner ever since. So we want to thank you, Carl, and all of the people at United Way for helping to make this possible over these many, many, many years.
We've set the stage, we've done all we can do for the Great Give. It's now up to you. Please go online, fill out the form, and please donate to as many organizations as you can that do the things that you want to do in the community.
Our donors and our sponsors are our partners, the nonprofits are the means, but it's really the community that's the beneficiary. Please join us.
Hello friends, my name is Josh. I'm the president of the Port Orchard Historic Theater Foundation. We are the nonprofit group that has been working hard with the help of volunteers and people like you to restore and completely reimagine the historic theater that's down here on the waterfront of Port Orchard here on Bay Street. Maybe you've seen a movie here when it was the DNR. Maybe you saw a movie here as Plaza Twin Cinemas. I saw my first movie here in 1984. Maybe you saw movies here as the Orchard Historic Theater or the Dragonfly. However you've experienced this theater space, I invite you to come on this journey to help us reimagine this for the next generation and the next generation. For the next 100 years, we hope this to be the Polaris Theater. That's why we've established this nonprofit. That's why we're going to great lengths to completely renovate, completely reimagine this theater space. This couldn't have happened so far without you, and it's not going to continue without people like you, without service organizations, without people stepping up and saying, this is my theater, this is my city, I believe in Bay Street, I believe in arts and culture, I believe that we need to invest into the next century of our historic downtown. And that's what we're doing. So I invite you in here. She doesn't look like much right now, but the potential, like our city, like our waterfront, you and I both know that the potential is endless. So thank you, great givers. Thank you, Kitsap County. Thank you for supporting the Polaris Theater and supporting this effort to keep arts and culture alive on Bay Street.
Hi, we are the Suquamish Garden Club. The focus of our all-volunteer group is to encourage interaction with outdoor spaces. At the start of the pandemic, we gave away many yards of fish compost and coordinated free community seed and plant exchanges. One of our favorite things to do is to surprise seniors with lovely May Day baskets just to brighten their day. However, most of our resources and energy have gone into improving and maintaining the 2 Kitsap County parks here in Suquamish. In Angeline Park, besides from working on the landscaping, we fundraised and spearheaded the construction of new playground equipment. We also coordinated with Salish artists to install Native American carved panels depicting the life of Chief Seattle's daughter, the park's namesake. At the Suquamish Sports Court, we reclaimed the area from stories tall blackberries and transformed an unsightly area into a lovely community space. However, there's still lots to do. The sports court, with basketball hoops and a pickleball court, is in desperate need of resurfacing. The asphalt is cracking, creating a very uneven play area with trip hazards and slippery spots. We would also like to demonstrate how easy it is to provide environments for threatened insect pollinators. Your contributions through the Kitsap Great Give would greatly assist our endeavors to continue providing handsome and environmentally friendly recreational areas in our community.
My name is Vicki Navarro. I am the Vice President here of Lend a Hand Community Outreach. We're our free food distribution agency that goes around the state. We also have our top partners that work also with the community one-on-one. All the volunteers that come out here, we appreciate your heart, for giving your time to come out here and to serve. We're all around. We've been to Vancouver, Washington, Everett, Washington, King County in Renton, Auburn. And hey, if you have a chance to volunteer with us, man, come on. Our doors are always open. Lend a Hand Community Outreach doesn't have any grants. We're just using the donations that are given to us, and it's been challenging for us, but we are still here. Lend a Hand Community Outreach will always be here no matter what. We just keep trying, we keep moving, we got to keep moving forward. No matter if before the pandemic, no matter during the pandemic, or even if it slows down, we will continue to serve our community. Lend a Hand Community Outreach will always be for the families here wherever we are. That's why we partner with different organizations, East West Food Rescue, Amazon, ZAF Trucking, Arts of Love, Let's Co-op, Puget Sound, Cascadia Produce, and here in Bremerton we have our partners here, God's Broken Home University and Island Hut. Thank you so much.
My name is Fia Taito. I am the president and the executive director of Lend a Hand Community Outreach. Our mission is to bring relief to the community, and it is our vision to make sure that we bring hope and that no families are left behind. Our way of extending the help is by getting the community involved, and with Kitsap Giveaways effort in contributing to our work, I believe it'll help us a lot with our operation. We have moved well over 100 million pounds of food throughout the Pacific Northwest. Having to transport food from one community to the other to make sure that we have fuel on our trucks, to make sure that we have items that are needed for transporting equipments like pallet jack. When maintenance goes down, those are things that the funding will be able to utilize. It's just sometimes words cannot express how my heart feels when, just to see people struggling. It's a motivation for me to do something and doing whatever it takes to make sure that the need is being met. We highly recommend everyone to please visit us at Lend a Hand Community Outreach on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Harriet Banks, and I'm the founder of House of Hope. House of Hope is a nonprofit organization where we serve pregnant and mothering young women under the age of 25.
The Kitsap Children's Museum is a brand new grassroots effort by members of the community to open an interactive learning environment accessible to every child and family in Central Kitsap. We believe that play and learning go hand in hand, and we want to provide our community with a space to learn, laugh, create, and challenge themselves to become positive and productive members of a global society. Since 2019, this deep-rooted community of educators and inspiring leaders have worked to help realize the dream of the Kitsap Children's Museum. Recently, KCM has found a short-term home in Enoch City Arts, where we offer monthly programming to inspire young minds. The money raised here provides materials for hands-on activities, supplies for mobile exhibits, and a physical home, both now and in the future. As a 501(c)(3) organization, the money raised through Kitsap Great Give will go directly towards making this dream a reality. Please consider Kitsap Children's Museum in your giving plan. And thank you.
My name is Annika Turner. I'm the Family Services Director at Kitsap Immigrant Assistance Center. Kayak is a place where we want to make sure everyone feels welcome, and especially we want to welcome newcomers to our community who are coming from other countries. Our role is in helping people integrate into the community and supporting them, whether that's through interpretation or connecting to a certain resource or getting to know what's out there and providing warm handoffs to other resource partners. Funds from the Great Give are going to help us provide food staples to families every month, provide rent assistance when people are in need, staff our drop-in center where we refer people out for domestic violence, mental health care, legal aid, education, dental care, lots of different life situations, and also hopefully expand more, hopefully some youth programming and just broader services for families. So funds are going to go to very good use at Kayak.
Soccer is more than just a ball on a field. Soccer is teamwork. Soccer is perseverance. It's weathering the ups and downs. Soccer is connection and creativity, risk and reward. Soccer is problem solving and ability. It's a cold, rainy Saturday with those long-lasting grass stains. Soccer should be accessible to everyone. That's why at Bremerton Soccer Club, we have a big goal. We want to raise $10,000 to build out our soccer scholarship program and lower the entry cost. We want Bremerton Soccer Club to be accessible to all kids of all backgrounds, giving them the chance to experience the love of soccer and all that it holds for them. We are asking you to help us make a difference in our local Bremerton kids.
Your donations today allow us to continue the tradition of providing great music for holiday celebrations in our community. Your financial support also allows us to create new musical works for you to enjoy. Your donation supports our excellent training programs for students. Here is our Youth Jazz Ensemble. Your donations allow the Bremerton West Sound Symphony to bring the arts to thousands of Kitsap County school children.
We have a new piece. It is called Peter and His Chance Encounter with an Endangered Species.
No sooner had Peter gone than a big, great gray wolf did come out of the forest.
Your generosity helps us partner with other organizations to preserve our local culture. My name is Alan Futterman, and I'm the music director and conductor of the orchestra. When we support the Bremerton West Sound Symphony and all our musician teachers, we are supporting the education and training of the future professionals and leaders of our community. This is an extremely worthy and important investment that we all need to make. Please do help us keep music and the arts alive in Kitsap County.
I'm Lori Maxim, the Executive Director for Fishline Food Bank and Comprehensive Services. It was asked, how would the Great Give help our organization? And I can tell you from this past year how grateful we are for the huge donations that were given to us and what we did with that. A lot of that funding went directly into helping people stay housed, helping them with rental assistance and utilities assistance. It helped us with our shower program so that we're able to continue to have propane to heat the shower and give out free clothing. And we added a grab and go meal, so now our clients after their showers can have a lunch on our site. It also helped us with our food bank, which There are times when we don't have enough food that's donated or brought in from our other resources that we actually have to go and buy produce. So I'm just really grateful for the help last year, but this year the need is greater than ever. And I ask that you consider giving to us and to the other nonprofits in this county. We started our mental health program in February this year, and we want to continue providing that free mental health service and expanding it, as we are almost at capacity already with our appointments. That many people in the community have come and asked us for help. We also want to be able to expand the ability to give more rental assistance, utilities assistance, and continue to make sure we have fresh produce and fresh food in our market for our clients. Again, I ask you to consider giving on this special day. And I just want to tell the community how grateful we are at Fishline for what you do for us and the other nonprofit agencies in this county. You are always kind and giving, and this is a year when we need you more than ever to help these families that are really struggling.
Hello, my name is Susan Larson, and I'm with the Kitsap County Association of Realtors. We're very excited to be a part of this year's Kitsap Great Give. Founded in 1919, the Kitsap County Association of Realtors is a trade organization made up of licensed real estate professionals known as realtors. I am this year's affiliate committee chair and represent many of the real estate related businesses in the county. Our committee facilitates communication between realtors, affiliates, and the community, as well as plan and participates in events designed to raise aid when a special need arises. In 1994, the association created the RAIN Fund, designed to assist realtors and affiliates in need due to a medical condition or a devastating loss in family income. You fast forward to present day, the association, led by then President Irene Garcia, created the Kitsap County Association of Realtors Foundation. This allows the foundation to do a greater outreach out into the Kitsap County community. The Kitsap Great Give provides such support and benefits so many nonprofits, which allows them to continue on with their good works. Our foundation, by participating, kicks off our year, as well as takes advantage of the many promotional opportunities that this event provides. On behalf of the Kitsap County Association of Realtors Foundation, we would like to thank the Kitsap Community Foundation, as well as all of you, for your interest and your generous support. Thank you.
This year, we are counting on your support so more children hear the good news. Hi, I'm Miranda from Child Evangelism Fellowship. Last year, we reached 800 children with a clear gospel presentation. But there are 20,000 students in Kitsap County alone. Your help is vital for reaching these children for Christ. Every dollar donated will go into training volunteers and reaching more children. As believers, we are all called to proclaim the good news of Jesus. Will you help us by making a generous donation today? Thank you.
First and foremost, thank you for your support. We will continue to do our best to protect this community asset. We like to say recreation for people and recreation for wildlife. All of our projects are designed to comply with the long-range goals and objectives set by the stakeholders when the park was formed. Our projects are designed to mitigate the impacts of park use on park habitat. Last year's project was to replace Culvert 5, increase water retention, protect foraging beaver and improve Old Loop Parkway for hikers. The culvert is 36 inches in diameter and filled with stream bed mix. It was the last fish blockage in the park. In the fall of 2019, large trucks carrying bridge components began to arrive from Sandy, Oregon. The bridge project was a joint venture between Friends of Newberry Hill Heritage Park and Kitsap County Parks. I can't tell you how many people were involved in the success of this project, but it was a lot. We were blessed with many skilled equipment operators, engineers, scientists, technical advisors, and help from members of the community. The project increased water retention by 8 acre-feet and extended the open water hydro period by at least 30 days. The bridge was completed just before the October rains set in. Ongoing projects include fire fuel mitigation, trail maintenance, noxious weed control, public outreach and education, and support of other community-focused charities. Park trails are open to joggers, walkers, hikers, mountain bikers, equestrians, and dog walkers. Wish I had time to tell you more, but I'll leave you with a tip. Last week of May and the first week of June, look for orchids along Old Loop Parkway and the south end of the park.
Proudly serves girls in 3rd through 8th grade throughout Kitsap, Mason, and Pierce counties. We teach girls to be joyful, healthy, and confident. 2, 1, Girls on the Run teaches girls that they are amazing, exactly as they are and where they are.
Hi, I'm Hannah Snelling and I'm the International Relations Director at Go on the Mission. Go on the Mission is a Kitsap-based nonprofit that works to help children break the cycle of poverty that they were born into around the world. And the way we do that is by connecting people from right here in Kitsap with children around the world who need that help. So people can sponsor children and those kids then get to have daily nutrition, education, and hope. And that way they can break the cycle of poverty that they were born into. Our hopes for the Kitsap Great Give are to help us continue to do this work and continue to help people in Kitsap make a difference globally through helping to expand into new countries and new programs and to strengthen our current programs in different countries with schools and feeding centers abroad. We love the Kitsap Great Give because every year, year after year after year, we get to see how wonderful and generous the people of our own community are. We have big goals this year and we would love your support.
Really, for any first-time mom, nurse-family partnership is just one of the best ways of making sure that you can be the best mom that you can be. I still can hear Jan's words of wisdom, you know, in the back of my head. She's changed the way that I talk to myself in my own head. She's changed the way that I think and speak to my children. She means the world to me.
The thing I appreciate the most was just the support of another person. And I always cry when I talk about you, Jan, because she really will be with me forever. I'm still proud of, you know, the things that I've accomplished, and I definitely owe some of that to Jan, because she was my person. She was definitely my person.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jen, the Director of Shelter Medicine here, and this is Hufflepuff. He's a little bit of a special story because Hufflepuff came to us with some pretty big mobility issues, and so he can't really get around well on his hind legs due to spinal injury. But it doesn't slow him down, and he's doing really great, but we wanted to adapt and make sure that he had everything that he needed, because he's like so many animals that come to us throughout the year, one of the animals that really needs a little bit more special care. So we actually outfitted a wheelchair for him. So he was really excited about his wheels, but that could be a little cumbersome. And so the team here really wanted him to be as mobile as possible. And Taya actually put together this really awesome harness holster for him that actually lets him go even faster than the wheelchair. And so we really just want to be able to help animals as much as we can, get them to where they need to be comfortable so that they can live a happy forever after. And even though Hufflepuff has some challenges, it doesn't mean that he doesn't have a happy quality of life, and he's got a lot of spunk to him. So we're really happy to be able to help so many animals like Hufflepuff. And with even just a small crew, we don't let these animals lose sight of what's important. And so really being able to help them has been really amazing. So he's just an example of all of the animals that we help here at Kitsap Humane. And we're pretty excited to share that this coming year is going to be a game changer for what we're going to be able to do for the community, because we want to help as many animals as possible, like Hufflepuff, and when we can, help those animals stay in their forever homes. Bye!
At KIC, we only have one criteria for joining, that you want to be here. When KIC started an after-school program in 2013, we had 11 violin students and paper violins. Since then, KIC has grown into a community orchestra of over 100 students, staff, and volunteers. From the very beginning, more kids have wanted to be here than we have had the capacity to serve. We haven't had enough teachers, space, or volunteers to make room for everyone who wanted to join. Every board meeting, we look at our numbers, our income, donors, teachers, volunteers, and especially the kids on our wait list. This year, we took a leap of faith and kicked the wait list. And this fall, we brought in 33 new kids who wanted to be here.
The story of Illahee Preserve is really one of community engagement and involvement. Going back to the very beginnings when the community rose up to oppose the property that is Illahee Preserve from being sold off and assuredly being paved over with houses. Illahee Preserve is a 587-acre forested oasis smack in the middle of the most densely populated area of Kitsap County. It's a beautiful mixed conifer and deciduous forest that provides cover for roughly 6 miles of trails where folks can escape into nature from the surrounding hustle and bustle and noise of the urban area. East Bremerton Rotary adopted Illahee Preserve as a major project and has dedicated countless man-hours and leadership towards work parties ever since. Significant improvements would include the 3 Kitsap County Park signs that mark key access points into Illahee Preserve. And in 2017, East Bremerton Rotary conceived the idea to build a shelter at Illahee Preserve in the main entry area. The shelter was built and was planned and built under the leadership of East Bremerton Rotary and paid for at the cost of roughly $35,000. Maybe the most important part of what East Bremerton Rotary does through Illahee Preserve is that of collaboration throughout the community. We're providing leadership for work parties that include various military commands, corporations, church groups, community groups. Also, 3 different Eagle Scout projects have been completed in Illahee Preserve. Illahee Preserve also provides a classroom for local schools, including some grade schools in the community, as well as a biology class at Olympic College that has adopted the lower wetland area down by the McWilliams Park and Ride where Steel Creek runs through. The easterly portion of the preserve, which would extend towards Puget Sound, is really at this point just a wildlife preserve. It's dedicated to open space, green space, and left for the critters that occupy that area. The wildlife in Illahee Preserve is largely small mammals with squirrels and also a lot of birds that change throughout the year with migration patterns, and it provides a wonderful symphony for us in the forest throughout the year.
So I used to come here at the preserve when I was a young kid and just kind of let my imagination run wild. It was just an awesome, large space that we could play in. It was pretty awesome.
Dolly Parton's Imagination Library is dedicated to inspiring a love of reading by gifting books free of charge to children from birth to age 5 through funding shared by Dolly Parton and local community partners across the country and around the world. United Way of Kitsap County's partnership with the Imagination Library ensures all Kitsap County children can have a great selection of books at home. Here's Dolly to tell us about her passion for the Imagination Library.
Hi everybody, this is Dolly. Before he passed away, my daddy told me that the Imagination Library probably was the most important thing I'd ever done. Now I can't tell you how much that meant to me because I created the Imagination Library as a tribute to my daddy. He was the smartest man I've ever known, but I knew in my heart his inability to read probably kept him from seeing all his dreams come true. Inspiring kids to love to read became my mission. In the beginning, my hope was simply to inspire the children in my home county. But here we are today with a worldwide program that gives a book a month to over 1 million children. Of course, I have not done this alone. The real heroes of our story was the thousands of local organizations who have embraced my dream and made it their own. They raise millions of dollars each year and wake up every day with a passion to make sure that their kids have every opportunity to succeed.
Thank you, Dolly. So when you register your child in the Imagination Library program, your child will receive an age-appropriate book each and every month up through age 5. Imagination Library provides a magical journey of growth and discovery while preparing your child for a lifetime of learning. Parents get the added benefit of watching their child's eyes light up each time a new book arrives in the mail. The Imagination Library books are inclusive. Twice a year, your child will receive a bilingual book in Spanish and English. These bilingual books are not only enriching for a child, but can help parents improve their English language skills as well. Imagination Library books are absolutely free to all families with children ages 0 to 5. No family will ever be charged. You can join United Way of Kitsap County in bringing books to the children of Kitsap County for only $25 per family. So go to www.unitedwaykitsap.org to help out or to enroll your family. Our partnership with Dolly Parton's Imagination Library is one more way United Way of Kitsap County fights for the health, education, and financial stability of every person in our Kitsap community.
Hello and welcome to the historic Roxy Theater in beautiful downtown Bremerton. My name is Marie Johnson and I am a member of the Executive Board for the Roxy Bremerton Foundation. The Roxy premiered its opening in 1941 and was reopened in 2018. We are grateful to be a part of the Kitsap Great Give. In previous Kitsap Great Gives, our gracious donors have helped us raise funds to install new seats in the front of the house. We've also been able to install an HVAC system so that we always have warmth in the winter and cooling air conditioning in the summertime. The Roxy is so much more than just a cinema house. We are a gathering place. We are center stage for Quincy Square. We are the home of the West Sound Film Festival. We have hosted concerts, comedy shows, puppet shows, community events, and we are open every day of the year. With 500 seats, it's easy to socially distance if you'd like to. Help us with your donations this year so that we can cross the finish line in our capital campaign and complete the purchase of the Roxy Theater. That way, the Roxy will remain a community gem in Bremerton for another 81 years and beyond. Thank you, Kitsap Great Give, and Imagine the Roxy for your next community event.
Stories about nature are all around us. And getting to know our local nature is an important way we can learn to take better care of it. C Media publishes Salish Magazine to offer informative stories about nature in our region. These stories are told as beautifully written articles by local nature lovers and experts, illustrated with captivating photos and videos, as well as evocative poetry and stunning works of art by local creatives. Salish Magazine is free, it's online, and about 1,500 people a month read our stories. We're in our 4th year of publication now, with 15 issues online for readers to enjoy. So far, all of this has been done by amazing volunteers. We'd like to do much more. For example, we'd like some better ways to convey an ecosystem perspective instead of talking about each species one at a time. More interactive features in our stories could really help with this. We'd also like to add maps that show some of the places around the Salish Sea region where things we describe in our articles can be seen by our readers. We'll need some additional funding to make these things happen. So if you can help us, the Kitsap Great Give is an easy way to do so. And your gift will be amplified by a partial match from a bonus pool. Thanks for your support, and we'll see you out in the woods or on the beach.
The Kitsap Community Great Give
works in our community
to connect people who care
to causes that matter.
The Kitsap Great Give has helped Seroptimus International of Port Orchard in positive ways,
helping raise funds to fulfill our mission of a better world for women and girls,
helping provide resources for positive change in their lives,
helping provide scholarships to further education,
helping provide economic opportunities,
helping to continue to move forward with creative endeavors for positive change,
helping women and girls have the chance they need,
helping build our community by building lives.
Thank you, Kitsap Great Give.
Hi, I'm Violet from Violet Seas. As you know, the gift of vision is very important, and without it, people couldn't see. Please help fund glasses and vision screening devices so that kids in our area are able to see and have glasses. Thank you so very much.